Mm. And find your breath here. Allowing the tongue to rest inside of the mouth and shoulders rest back and down. As you exhale, let your sitting bones yield down into the earth, down into the ground. As you inhale, filling up your lungs with that life force prana breath, and exhale. We'll take about 3 or 4 more breaths. Again, just centering your awareness, centering your body, relaxing any tension around the face and jaw. Yeah. And just think of this immune system of yours, feeling into the strength of that immune system. I like to sort of imagine like layers beyond the skin, layers of protection and buffers. And just let your ears open to the sound of your breath. Let's take the hands together at the heart. And we'll take a nice, deep, full breath in. And a long, slow exhalation out through the mouth. And take a deep breath in, and we'll begin. And we'll bow slightly towards the heart, release the hands, and then let's inhale, lift the head, open the eyes. Great. And then let's just do a little side bending here. Right hand down, left arm up and over. And we're going to go side to side. So you'll just find your own pace here. Inhaling and exhale, like a willow tree. Just bending side to side. Yeah, so I love this idea of movement this morning too, and just finding a sense of flow in the body. So if moving slower helps you to feel that, or maybe it's moving a little more quickly, you just find your pace, your rhythm in terms of that flow. And I'll just do another couple of breaths here. Yeah. And then come back up. Let's take the hands back behind, and you'll just set your fingertips down, lift up through the chest, inhale a big breath, open the throat, the palate. Excellent. And then exhale. Let's come onto all fours. And actually, we'll come into a puppy pose to begin with, and then we'll work our way into cat-cow. Stretch out your arms, rest your forehead down, and just again, connect in here with your breathing. You inhale, just imagine that the kidneys are filling up, the lungs, the back of the heart. And then as you exhale, soften and melt. So you can just do this gentle pulsation, inhaling, floating and lifting the kidneys, and exhale, melting and softening the heart. And one more breath here, inhale. And exhale, good. And then we'll inhale, come up onto all fours, draw the hands underneath the shoulders and take a big breath in here, arch the back. And on the exhale, curl and round. So again, finding your rhythm, finding your rhythmic flow. Exhale. And inhale. So we inhale, lift, lengthen, extend the front of the spine. And on the exhale, tailbone curls and we draw the navel to the spine, rounding the back. Just two more. Inhaling, chest comes forward. And exhale, press into the hands as you round the upper back, especially up in that neck area. Last one, inhale. And then exhale, curl and round. And then we'll just take it into a little bit of spontaneous movement here, making some figure eights with the tail and the crown. Or you can just move into the side body. So just be a little more creative, a little more spontaneous in your flow. And you just might find some little edges in your body that you explore and stay curious inside of. And just take another couple of breaths doing that. Great. And then we'll come back to neutral. Let's lift the right leg back. We'll just keep the knee bent to start with. Yeah. And then we're going to take the knee out to the side and just make some big circles with the hip. Out to the side. Circular movements in the hip. Yeah. Just like you're lubricating and oiling up that hip joint. And we'll then switch the direction. Just keep arriving here in your body. Just feeling how nice it is to move, flow. And then we'll switch the directions, lifting the left leg and take the knee out to the side and under. Yeah. And when you're ready, switch directions. And feel that ball and socket just moving, lubricating. Yeah. Great. And then we'll come back to neutral. Let's take a big step forward with the hands, tuck the toes, and make our way back into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just take these first moments and walk your dog out. Move and stretch and sway the hips. And if it feels good, you can sigh and let the breath out through the mouth a few times. Great. And then inhale, come way up onto the toes, lifting the heels as high as you can. And notice that opening through the inner thighs, the sitting bones, inner thighs widen. And then exhale, both heels back and down. And then we'll take our feet and walk up to the top of our mat, separating the feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, outer feet parallel. Oops, that's my earbud. Yeah, and then just come into the center of both feet and oscillate the weight forward and back from the heels to the balls of the toes, back and forth. And then you might even want to just invert and evert the feet. So internally grounding and grounding the outer feet, just finding that balanced place in your feet. Great, and inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. And take your elbows, and then let's just hang. I love this pose when you really let the whole upper body go. It really tractions the spine and the neck. Yeah. You could even just kind of hold on to your head. You want a little more traction in your neck. Just pull down. Pull down on the occiput. Yeah, a couple more breaths. Good. And then inhale from here, look up and set the right hand out in front of the toes. Lift the left arm to the sky, coming into our first twist here. So keep those hips level and parallel. And then extend as you inhale through the spinal column and exhale, twisting around. Take a couple of breaths, inhaling, long spine. And exhale, open the heart. And one more breath, inhale. Exhale, looking all the way left. And then inhale, release it back down. Just take a breath or two here in forward fold, Uttanasana. Right, and then left hand out in front of the toes, right arm reaches to the sky. So reground the feet, stabilize the hips. Yeah, and then as you inhale from the tail, extend through the crown, exhale. Turn all the way to the right. Deep Ujjayi breath. Beautiful. And one more breath here. Inhale, twist with the exhale, and then inhale, release. Come back to Uttanasana, forward fold. Take your elbows here. And again, just hang. So you get this nice opening in the side body. And the head is dangling, just like a nice ripe pear on a tree. You can feel that gravity letting go in the jaw. Okay, and then let's bend the knees and we're going to roll up just one vertebrae at a time, grounding through the feet and slowly rise up. Great, let's take the hands onto the hips and we'll just do a little bit of hip circle here. Yeah, just both directions. Get some nice big circles in the hips. Releasing any of that gripping, holding in the pelvis. Great. All right, and then let's come up to the front of our mats. And we'll keep the feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Ooh. Good, and hold it here for a couple of breaths. And then exhale, we're actually gonna twist here. So open the arms to the right. And keep the knees just slightly bent. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, try to keep your hips level as you open the arms to the left. Inhale, and again, exhale to the right. You can bend the knees just a little bit, gazing off to your right. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, and exhale, just gonna flow up and over, knees bent. You're gonna let the arms come down to the floor. And then we're gonna rise back up with the knees bent and reach the arms up to the sky as you straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees and just gently come forward into forward fold. And keep those knees bent. Inhale, sweep the arms widen out, look to the sky. Exhale, last one here. Just nice flow, rhythmic flow. Inhale. Arms come up to the sky. Actually, this time we're going to come forward into Uttanasana. Scoot the feet a little bit closer. And we'll stretch the right leg back into a lunge. Bring that back knee to the floor. Good. Inhale, come on up with the arms. And we'll take it into another twist here. So open the arms to the left and hold. Just a couple of breaths here. As you inhale, just a slight hugging of the legs in towards center. And as you exhale, open the heart a little bigger here. Open the chest. One more breath. Inhale, exhaling, and then inhale the arms up to the sky. Good. Crescent lunge. You can even curl back a little bit. And then hands come down. Let's come into a half Hanuman, straightening out that front leg. Come onto the back knee. And then inhale, another breath here. So you want to dig that heel down so you feel the whole back side of your leg engage. And then exhale, fold forward. Just take a few breaths here, meeting those sweet sensations in your body, in your hamstring, especially in this moment. Yeah. And rather than meeting it with resistance, we meet it with breath. We meet it with flow. And just take another breath in and out. Great. And then on the next in-breath, we'll come back into a lunge. And let's step back onto the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Ashtanga pranam. So we're going to keep the butt high and lead with the chest and chin. And then once you get down there, then scoot forward into Cobra Bhujangasana. And just come into that baby cobra to begin with. We'll take a few breaths here, actually. Yeah, just moving a little side to side, rooting and burrowing the pelvis in. And just see if you can find the length through the upper back. Yeah, and then exhale, lower, and let's press back. Either half dog or full dog. You guys just listen to your bodies this morning. Yeah. And breathe. Ujjayi breaths. Relax the jaw, soften the gaze. Breathe. Top of the thigh bones glide back, kind of like somebody's got a strap around the top of the thighs and they're just gently pulling your hips back. Good, we'll follow our next breath to the tail end, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage. Step your right foot forward, bring the back knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Go right into our twist here, opening the arms to the right. Yeah. Yes. Good. Inhale the arms back up. Let's just go a little deeper, this time holding it in the twist here. A little more softer twist to start with here. Yeah, gaze is all the way towards the back thumb. Little smile on the face. Yeah. Good. You guys inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Come back into half Hanuman. So you can straighten out that front leg. Feel free to use a little block or support if you need it. And then we want to just ground that right heel. And just kind of feel the attachment of the hamstring kind of hugging up into the sitting bone. And then inhale, lift the belly, heart, and exhale, fold in. Just meet that sensation right with your awareness, breathing in, breathing out. Soften the back of the neck, jaw. Great, and then we'll follow our next exhale all the way out. Inhale, lift the chest, come back into the lunge, and then let's step all the way forward into Uttanasana, inhaling and exhale, fold. And you can just have your fingertips kind of out to the side a little bit here. And inhale, just look up for a moment with the chest. And we want to melt the heart here and draw the shoulder blades down the back. Okay, and then you're going to fold in. So the rhomboids are active between the shoulder blades. And then we want to just think about reaching the elbows straight out from there. And let the head go. Breathe. Yeah, so make the breath super spacious, especially the bottom of the exhalations, top of the inhalation. Great. And then inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale the hands to the hips. So let's come up nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. Let's come to the top of our mats. We'll step the feet together. How are we doing? How's this pace? Good so far? Okay. So we'll touch the big toes, bring the heels just slightly apart, soften the back of the knees, and then just take a moment here in Samastitihi. So palms are open and allow your body to self-organize around this line. And the line is that what connects our bodies to earth and sky. So there's this slight dropping of the tailbone and very gentle lift up through the very top of the head, like a little string is being pulled up through the head, and there's a little weight on the tailbone pulling down. Great, and then we'll join the hands together at the heart. Take a nice deep breath in, just feeling the spaciousness inside. And then let your eyes open and exhale the arms down by your side. Inhale, spin the arms as you look up to the thumb. Arms reach up and exhale, either hands down the center line or out to the sides, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhaling, hands to the shins. Let's get nice and long through the spine, belly to heart. Exhale, fold forward, taking your left leg back into a lunge. Release the back knee down. Let's take one crescent lunge here, inhaling. In fact, let's hook the thumbs just to get a little more. So just for neck purposes, let's look forward and even slightly down with your gaze. So you can feel this length in the back of the neck, right? Now take the center of the mouth, the corners of the mouth, and glide them back. And that's going to help you open the back of the skull. Yeah, and then once you have that, you're lifting through the chest to curl back. Good, and then exhale, release the hands, set your left hand down to get another variation of our twist, right arm to the sky. We'll just hold it for a couple of breaths here. Breathing in, lengthen the spine, and breathing out, shoulders roll back, shoulder blades down the back. And another deep breath in here. Exhale, open a little bigger through the heart, throat, gazes off to the side. Good, inhale, release the hands, and we'll step back onto all fours. And exhale, lower down, Ashtanga Pranam, and glide your way through to Cobra. This time we'll come into full Cobra. You might feel a little more warm now. Good, draw the chest through the gates of the arms. And then on the exhale, lower down, press back through the knees to half or full dog pose. I'll take about 5 deep, long and extended Ujjayi breaths. You can feel at the bottom of every exhalation, there's a release, there's a softening, helping to buffer that immune system. Right? We're not holding on to stress. We're not thin-skinned. We're creating more of a buffer. And a nice deep breath in. Exhale, follow the breath to the tail end. Good, look up between your hands. Step your left foot forward, bring the back knee to the floor. And inhale, take the opposite thumbs and hook them. And curl back. So again, you want to just take your head forward to begin with. Armpits move back, shoulder blades down the back, and then you glide, like the corners of the mouth glide back, open the skull. One more big in breath. And exhale, hands down, right hand down. Left arm up to the sky, nice big twist. So you can stabilize the hips, right? Just by gently scissoring the legs in on the in-breath. And then you want to exhale, soften the hips, open the chest, open the heart, inhaling. Breathe into the back, the kidneys, the lungs. Exhale, open the heart, just nice, sweet surrender. Last breath, inhaling. Exhale, throat opens, gaze all the way to the left. And then release your hands and inhale, step forward. So this time, bring the feet together. Inhale, look up. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lead with your heart, nice and slow. Just finding your way up to vertical. Exhale, the hands come down the center line. Take a centering breath or two here. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Find that ease and relaxed state. And then we'll let the eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Take a deep bow, grounding the four corners of each foot. Inhale to a halfway lift. Good, and then exhale, step the left leg back again first. Inhale, let's come into a crescent lunge here with the back leg lifted, and you can bend the back knee to get a little more stability, curling the tailbone under, little pelvic curl here. Great, and then exhale the hands to the heart. We're gonna take a deeper twist here. So we're gonna take the elbow, left elbow to the outside of the knee. You can always come down onto your back knee. It's might be a little easier to start anyway. Yeah, and then eventually lifting the leg if it feels right for you. And we'll take about 5 breaths, inhaling and exhale. Good, nice, Kathleen. Deep breath in, extension out through the crown as you inhale. And as you exhale, twist from the belly, the navel, and inhale, release. Great. And then let's go ahead and just from here, you're going to straighten your front leg and release the back heel towards the floor. You can even come up onto this front heel. So we're just here, right? You can come up under the front heel, getting a nice little stretch here in the back of the leg. And I love this way the back foot feels here. You get a nice opening in the calf by stretching that heel down. Good, and then inhale, come back to a lunge. We'll slide back to downward dog. Great, and then inhale, plank pose. Exhale, make your way onto your belly. So you can either come knees down or full chaturanga. And let's just rest for a moment with the hands stacked. So your forehead comes on top of the hands, and we just want to set this up right in our legs and feet. So all 10 toes spreading. The thighs are rolling internally, right? That's going to widen the lower back. And once you have that, then move the tailbone towards the heels. So you get that lumbar length and opening. Okay, all 10 toes spreading. Great. And then arms out to the side. Now, where are we going? We're going to reach back, interlace the hands first. And looping both shoulders back. Inhale, come on up. Spreading the toes as you lift. Back of the neck nice and long. And breathe. So the gaze is down. Back of the neck is widening and opening, back of the skull. Little smile on the face. Inhale. Exhale, just release the hands into TP position. Loop the shoulders back and inhale. Come on up a little bit higher. Good, and then exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. Find that sweet flow. And exhale, great. And then we'll press back. Let's just all pause together here in a half dog. Resting the forehead to the floor. Good, and breathe. Check in with your body. Yeah. How's this pace for you? Part of our immune system is knowing ourselves, right? Where are our edges? And over time, we know ourselves more and more as we do these practices, right? So we know when we're pushing our edges. I knew that a 14-hour time change, jet lag, was going to push me, but we do things, right? We have to do them. I had to go see my dad. So it was worth it. So where's that balanced place? Find that. Exhale, the breath out. Out, and then inhale. We'll come up onto all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. Let's walk our feet together and we'll sweep the left leg to the sky on the inhale. And on the exhale, step all the way through into a lunge, turning your back heel to the floor. So the back foot turns out. Inhale, come on up to Virabhadrasana 2. Yeah, good. And we'll just settle in here for a moment. So find fluid hips, find fluid pelvis here. Maybe a little bit forward and back, little hip circles, and then gaze off the fingertips with a little smile. That's a great pose for building resilience, for building a sense of inner strength with softness. Soft heart, strong spine. Good, open it up to reverse the warrior. Inhale. And then exhale. We'll take the forearm onto the thigh, spin your top arm overhead. Yeah, find that nice clean line from your outer right foot up to the fingertips. Looking just with softness to the tips of the fingers. Beautiful, nice, Kim. And then inhale. We're just going to come up to standing and we'll turn the feet parallel. Move over to the other side. On the in-breath, stretch the arms wide. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. So again, just take a moment, find the fluidness in the hips, the vertical in the spine. Great place to just feel the horizontals, right, in the hips and shoulders, and then the vertical of the spine. And a little soft gaze off the fingertips, smiling. So can we stay in our center when there's a lot of chaos on the outer? This is what strengthens the immune system. Inhale, open it up, reverse the warrior. Wow. But exhale is going to come right into extended side angle. Find that nice line of energy from the outer edge of your foot, grounding up through the tips of the fingers. Soft gaze with your eyes. Great. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, walk your feet parallel. And we'll take our hands just right onto our hips here. And then ground down through the legs on the exhale. Inhale, lift up through the side bodies. Open up the chest, shoulders back. Keep the neck long. And exhale, fold. Great, we'll take our hands to the floor. And take a moment here, you guys, and just find the center of the feet. So you can oscillate the weight in your feet, forward, back, find that place in the middle. And then exhale, fold in. And let go of your head. So even though the head is going to dangle, we still want to engage the shoulders here. So you can take a couple loops in your shoulders. Right, shoulder blades kind of moving down the back, jaw relaxing with gravity. Good. Inhale, look up. And exhale. We'll walk over to the right. And we're going to come back. I'm not sure if we did both sides here, but we're going to do it again just in case. So we'll inhale the left arm to the sky. So you want to lift, right, just through this whole left waistline. And you're wrapping it around as you hook your elbow out there to the outer knee. Hands fold at the heart, or you can take a soft fist into the hand. And then if it feels good, you lift your back leg off the floor. We're going to do the other side too. So if we already did this, bear with me. And breathing. Inhale, nice big breath. Exhale, gentle twist. Gazes all the way to the side. Inhale. Exhale. And last in breath. And then exhale. Let's release. Lift the back leg. And we'll walk over to the middle again for a moment. And just pausing here so hands come underneath the chest. Melt your heart. Good. And then we'll walk over to the other side. Bring the back knee down. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And we'll open up this whole waistline. Wrap the elbow. Might have been this side we skipped. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here we are. So a little soft fist if you like with the right hand into the left. And we work with the breath, inhaling, just gently twisting out, wringing out the organs, little just soft detoxing of the body. Moving any stagnation with the twist. Find a soft smile. And exhaling all the breath out. Inhale, we'll gently release. Let's pick up that back knee, walk back over to the right. Great, you might wanna just scoot your feet in a little more. Just find that sweet spot. Reach back and interlace the hands. Lift up about halfway and move the shoulders back. So nice long neck. And then on the exhale, fold in. And breathe. Relax your jaw. Eyes look softly past the tip of the nose. The sweet feeling in your face. The hugs are engaged. Nice, everyone. And then let's release the hands to the floor. And we'll walk back over to the right. Great. And then this time we're going to turn the back foot in about 45 degrees. So your back heel is lined up with the inner line of your front foot. Now, nice place to use a block if you want to, or a little support. And we just want to have the hands on either side of the foot or the block and work on squaring off the hips. So you want to pull the outer right hip crease back as the big toe mound grounds. Okay, then on the in-breath, lift from the pit of the belly up to the heart, up to the chest. That's nice and extended there. Then exhale, fold. And another option is to walk your hands out in front of your foot. Gets you a nice little side body stretch. And breathe. And I don't know about you guys, but I can always feel when yoga is doing that work to strengthen on all levels, the Ojas, right? It's the vitality. So we know when we're pushing ourselves and when we're in alignment. So just meet those edges, breathe into them. And then you can either stay here if you want to take it into a twist. Left hand comes either to the inside or outside of the foot. And then the right hand can either rest on the sacrum or reach it up to the sky. And then you want to find the extension in the spine as you twist. Reach to the crown and gaze to the sky. Breathe. One more big in-breath. Open the throat, the palate, and exhale, look down. Great. And we'll walk on over to the left and just take a breather here in the middle. You can let your head dangle. I just find it does release a lot, the deep hamstring with the twist. Good, and then inhale, look up, and exhale. This will be our last little standing sequence. Turn to the left. Okay, and either using your block, inhale, look up. You pull the left hip crease back as the chest moves forward, past the toes. And then exhale, fold, and breathe. And just meet the deeper sensations in your hamstring, your hip, wherever it is. You can see if you can feel the tissues just melting, flowing, softening. Take 2 more breaths. And last Ujjayi breath, inhale and exhale. And then you can take the right hand. You can either stay there or take the hand into the inside or outside of the foot for the twist. I always love to just take my left thumb and clip that hip back as I'm working my way into the twist. It's just a nice stability move. And then eventually the arm goes up. Breathe. Open the throat. Good, and exhale, release. And we'll walk back to the middle and hang. Take a moment. Relax the jaw, the mouth. Beautiful. Great. And then let's actually just go all the way back to the front of our mats and come back to a downward dog. We're going to work our way down onto the floor. Great. Inhaling, come down with the hips, lower the knees, and make your way all the way back onto your bellies with the hands stacked. So take a moment here, adjust the legs and feet a little bit. And take a moment of rest, deep rest. Great. Okay, and then let's take our arms out to the sides. And we're going to do this move where we roll over onto the right hip. A little shoulder opener here for the neck. Okay. So you can either keep the legs stacked like so, using your left hand here as stability. Or if you want to go a little deeper, bend that top leg and reach the foot back. Kind of a deeper psoas, but it's also going to go deeper into your shoulder. That front of the deltoid. Yeah, you might be able to touch your toe back behind you. And just keep working on keeping the neck free, right? So maybe little micro movements in the chin. And then inhaling back to center. And exhale over to the other side. So we'll just stack the legs. And you just see if it feels good to bend the knee. Take the foot back, go for it. Take a deep breath here. And again, just play with where the head is. It's freeing up any tension in the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. And then we'll inhale, come back. And then press your way back to, let's take a full child's pose, knees apart, feet together, and just rest. The arms can come down by your side. And just take some full and extended Ujjayi breaths. Nice full extended Ujjayi breaths. So you can start to sense how the practice itself builds that vigor, that ojas, that inner life force. So you can also know that when you are stressing a lot in your life, that decreases that ojas. Good motivator to practice. Great. Okay, so let's inhale, come on up, and we're going to come to sitting in Dandasana. I think I'm going to turn this way towards the light. Okay, so we're just going to roll the thighs in, pull the flesh out from the buttocks. You need to sit up on a little something so that you feel that vertical lift in the spine. So you want the sacrum to be sort of coming in a little bit, right? Hands by the hips, and just stay here for a moment in Dandasana. Light dropping of the chin, Jalandhara Bandha. Feet are wide open, like they're in Samasthiti, just feeling and sensing through the soles of the feet. Great. Okay, good. Let's do Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. A little cramp. Hinge at your hips. Take a hold of the outer ankles of feet. And then once you're there, inhale another breath. Lift, lengthen, extend, and elbows wide as you exhale, fold. So feel as though your armpits are light, like they're sails catching a little wind. Yeah, and the shoulder blades gliding down the back. This deep Ujjayi breath, this soft smile. And you find the flow, the rhythmic flow of your breath, the in-breath, the out-breath. Good, and then inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. We'll come right into Janu Shirshasana, pulling the left knee out, left foot in. Good, adjust again if you need. Inhale, reach the arms up. So this pose, you can think of it as a twist, right? So first we're twisting the left rib cage towards the right thigh, and then forward fold. So exhaling. Take your ankle or foot, or if you have a strap, you guys are welcome to use the strap. And then a hip opener with that left hip. So inhaling and exhale. Again, try to keep those elbows light. Broadening through the heart and chest. Deep Ujjayi breaths. Exhale. And the next exhale, folding deeply, and inhale, let's come on up. Let's just take a little counter pose, setting your left hand down. Lift your hips and reach through the right arm. Oh, it feels so good. So good. And then exhale, release. And let's switch sides. So straightening your left leg, fold your right leg out, and just adjust the sitting bones. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana, left side. And you can use the left hand on the outside of the leg just to stabilize. And then inhale and exhale. Go to the first layer of fascia, tissue, breathe. Feel the fluidity, right, that comes when we meet the tissues with breath, with awareness. You can just imagine when the tissues are fluid, right? You naturally have more ojas, more life force, vigor. And it starts to emanate out when you're resourced. That's my goal right now, to get more ojas flowing. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, right hand back. Float your hips and reach the left arm overhead. Just a couple of breaths. And then exhale, release. Great. And let's straighten out that right leg. And go ahead and just tap the feet together. Yeah. There's a couple of good little meridian points there on the inner feet, just tapping the feet. You can even do a little tapping of your thighs. Yeah. Kidneys. I always love tapping. So good. Yeah. Great. Okay. So then we'll take our right foot. Well, actually, let's do the left since we just did the right. And cross your right foot over your left leg. Yeah. And then you're going to use your left hand behind to get a little more lifted in your spine. And the right hand can come around the front of the shin. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Yeah. And then inhale, we'll lift up through the sternum, throat. That neck is nice and long. And then exhale, gentle twist to the left. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Kathleen. I think it's, so do you have, Kathleen, you have your right foot in front, right? Yeah, there you go. So every breath, we work a little more space on the in-breath and twist on the out-breath. Inhaling. And then we'll release it on the exhale. It's actually just, you're just gonna rest your left ankle here, right on your thigh. There you go. And then just do a little massage on the feet. Do some little pressure points on the feet. And then you'll just come up the shin on either side of that shin bone. You're just gonna do a little squeezing, squeeze the calf and the thigh bone, just little gentle squeezes, waking up all those meridians. Great, and then inhale from here, reach the arms up, and exhale, hinge forward. This is my tight hip, so I don't go very far, but if you can grab your foot with both hands, go for it, or like me, you can use a strap. And inhale and exhale, elbows wide. Couple breaths. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale, let's release. Great. And we'll do the other side. So crossing the right foot over. Sit up nice and tall, right hand behind, left arm wraps around the shin. And we go inhale up through the crown and exhale. Look to the right. So as you inhale, it's like you're pulling into your center line. It's like giving yourself a little hug. And then as you exhale, lengthening in all directions. Great, inhale, come back to center. And then let's just go ahead and place the ankle on top of the thigh, and we'll just give a little slight massage. I like to just take the tips of the thumb and just, all the organs have little nerve endings at the bottom of the feet, that reflexology. So you're affecting the health of the organs just by gently massaging, pushing on those points. And then you can come up either side of the shin bone with a little squeeze, the calf, and then just coming onto the thigh, just giving a little squeeze on the inner thigh muscles. And then inhale, reach both arms up and exhale. Take a hold of your foot. Inhale, another breath. And exhale, fold forward. Work with your breath cycle. Inhaling, expand. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. And then just taking one more big, full inhalation. And exhale. Inhale, coming up. Good. Let's release. Let's go ahead and just do something to invigorate the spine a little. See how it feels for you. We're just going to roll back and up. Hopefully you have a nice amount of padding with your mat. Just do a couple. I love this just for invigorating the spine. Kind of sometimes gives you a little chiropractic adjustment. If your neck's out, you might want to skip it though. Just see how it feels. Yeah, good, Sarah. And then we'll go all the way back and take both knees into the chest. Give a little squeeze. Let's do a couple little hip circles here in both directions. Great. Keep a hold of your right knee. Extend your left leg out onto the floor. We'll place the right foot on the thigh and gently twist. So let me have you anchor your right shoulder as you're twisting. Anchor your right shoulder as you twist. Deep Ujjayi breath. Go slow. And feel that deeper twist inside of your spine. And you can just turn the head in line with the spine. Turn the whole head with the twist all the way to the right. Take 2 or 3 more. Inhale, make her way back. Draw both knees in again. Just get a nice little squeeze. And then we'll keep a hold of the left knee, extend the right leg out. And twist the knee over to the side. So again, you'll anchor the left shoulder. And mindfully turning the whole head to the left. Yeah. And then turn that head evenly. Great. Breathing into the spine, last breath. Exhale all the way out and then inhale. Make your way back to center. We'll take both knees once again into the chest. You can take a little happy baby. Knees wide, taking the outer edges of the feet, and then move your pubic bone towards the floor to create a little arch in the lower back. Good, and then gently release the knees back in. Let's finish out with a bridge pose. We'll take the feet hip distance apart. And I'd love to come up in a couple of waves. So keeping those natural curves in your spine. You can even shake your hips a little bit, make sure there's no tension in there. And then there's just like a wave. You'll lift your hips, the arms come overhead. And then on the exhale, it's like a wave bringing you right back down again. And then inhale. A little more this time. If we move the buttocks towards the back of the knees. And then exhale, coming down. And then this last one, we're going to stay up there. Then you can reach the arms underneath. Walk the shoulders straight in. To protect the neck, keep that chin neutral. Yeah, and then find the inner edges of the heels and feet and lift. Sacrum comes in and up. Belly is soft. Explore more space with your breathing. And then we'll just take another big full breath in. And release the hands. Exhale, slowly lower the hips down. And rest your knees in, hands on the belly. Take a few nice, smooth, ujjayi breaths. Yeah. So I thought we would do one restorative pose since I said that, although the class has been very restorative. So you can either take a little support under your back here and do supported bridge, legs up, Viparita Karani, or if you want to do a little more active restorative, you can come into the shoulder stand. So I find it's really good for the immune system. Use the support you need. And I'm going to do shoulder stand. Feels right. So you just come into plow, walk both shoulders in, and keep the chin neutral. Don't turn your head. And then come on up. So just find the right pose for you. You guys know how to listen to your body. Yeah. Once you're there, if you are in shoulder stand, you can take the feet apart. Just move the tail towards the heels and then bring your feet back in. Again, relax your throat, relax your chin. Ears open and soft. Good. Take another minute or so, wherever you are. Just one more minute. One more minute. If you're in shoulder stand, come into the plow pose first. And then make your way out. If you're in the bridge, supported, just gently take the support out and make your way out. Great. And then if you've done the shoulder stand, you want to counter pose it with fish for a few breaths. You're welcome. Otherwise, just come right into Shavasana. Oh, good practice, you guys. Yeah. And then making your way into the final corpse pose. So you want to gather anything to keep yourself warm, right? The immune system wants to stay warm and buffered. So whatever you need to do that, get some socks, blanket, whatever you need. Mm-hmm. Allow your muscles to relax and soften away from your bones, just letting your bones get nice and heavy to the earth. Relaxing any holding or gripping in your jaw, around your face. Allow your breath to just return to its natural and organic flow. To bring our awareness back into the breath, just observing a gentle rise of the in-breath and the sweet fall and release of the out-breath. You can feel this Ojas emanating from your cells, your tissues, sense of vitality. As you begin to deepen your breath, imagine that your cells are expanding and have lots of space and beyond your skin. natural buffer of life force. And making your way up to a comfortable seat slowly. We'll finish with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Exhale, breath all the way out. Take a big breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.
Wow, Allison, that was amazing.
Oh, good.
Goodness.
Extra yummy, extra potent.
Yeah.
So much gratitude.
Oh, thank you both so much. It felt so good to practice this morning too. So I appreciate you guys showing up, and yeah, many blessings.
I feel wonderful. Thank you.
Yay.
Hope you feel better
Yay.
soon.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you next week, maybe.
Yeah, blessings.
Blessings. Bye.